Hello, my name is Anish Bore. Today I'm going to be doing a volumetric flask. Okay, so the flask I'm using, the 100 ml, look this up and this says it has 5 sig figs. Okay, so first we're going to rinse this with water. I'm just going to swirl it around a bit. As you can see, there is not a lot of water droplets left, basically none. So I'm showing that it drains properly. Okay, so today I'm going to be using the colored solvent. Okay, and also it's like rinsed it out with the water. Okay, so now I'm gonna rinse this out with the solvent. Okay, so first I'm gonna basically put my funnel on. And then I'm gonna pour my solvent in there. I'm not gonna fill it up really all the way, I'm just gonna swirl it around mostly. And so then I'm just gonna swirl this around and dump it out. I'm just swirling the edges, really getting it in there, making sure there's no air bubbles, and then I'm going to rinse it out. With that, this is basically ensure there's no water, and if there's anything on the sides, it's the solvent. So I'm just going to do this again to make sure. Gonna once again rinse the sides, rinse the all right, perfect. So now we've got that. And this is to ensure quantitative transfer. Okay, so now I'm gonna for real pour this stuff in, alright? So first I'm gonna basically do it to the bulb part, and then I'm gonna use a pipette. So first, let's fill it up mostly. Okay, as you can see, I filled it somewhat. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover it with some paraffin and swirl it around to remove some air bubbles, basically. Okay. And so now we just swirl around to get rid of the bubbles and whatnot. Okay. So now I'm gonna remove this because I ensured that there's no bubbles. I'm gonna put it on the table and I'm gonna remove the film and I'm gonna top it off with the pasture pipette. The pasture pipette is gonna help us really keep it accurate. Alright, and I'm just going to show you up close what it looks like. So as you can see here, that's the calibration mark. And this is... this is that... I don't know, can y'all see it? Like, I'm basically at that. Okay. Okay, so now as like a final step, I'm just going to cover with parafilm again, and then I am going to swirl it around to make sure there's no air bubbles, and then we'll be all good. And just for like sanity of mind, let me show you again with all the air bubbles like for sure knocked out. See, that's the calibration mark. Here's the reader behind it. Really shows you. Yay! Okay.